What's up, everybody? Okay, I promised I would do a video on why I don't regret dropping out of high school, and that's what that video is here today. Here we go. Okay, now, one thing I don't regret about dropping out of high school is that I can listen to music whenever the fuck I want. You know how some teachers will tell you that, oh, you can't listen to music in my class? But they don't understand that music really helps most of us concentrate.
Oh, son, they don't listen to the music in my class.
Man, kiss my ass, you old ugly deep throat motherfucker. I hate is when they say no eating or drinking in a classroom. Yet they'll be over there there's eating and drinking however they please. There we go.
Kia, have you lost your mind, boy? Ain't no drinking or eating in my classroom.
Man, get your hungry slash thirsty looking ass out my face, dog. You just want some of this shit. That's what the dealio is with your dry throat ass. I mean, another thing I don't regret about dropping out of high school is that I can sleep whenever I please. Now, okay, I guess I can understand that you're not supposed to sleep in class because obviously you'll miss the lesson or whatever, but man, what if we finish our work? What's the issue then? Because some teachers will be like, you can't sleep even after you finish the work. And I don't understand that at all. Another thing I don't regret about dropping out of high school is that I don't have to walk into a hallway filled with 500 people that I don't fucking know. Another thing I don't regret is the fucking projects. Like, stand up in front of the class and present that shit. Like, some of us, contrary to popular belief, some of us won't have jobs where we'll have to stand in front of a crowd full of 500 people, or so it seems that way when we're actually looking at them, and do a fucking presentation. Now, some of us will, and I can understand that because you have to prepare us for that. But some of us won't be doing jobs like that. That should be like a bonus for 20 points or some shit like that. That shouldn't be something, that should not be mandatory because you're not really teaching anything. You're practically just forcing someone out of their comfort zone, which some of us need sometimes, but all of us don't. Let me see. Another thing I don't regret about dropping out of high school is that I can go to the restroom whenever the fuck I please instead of having to go into this dirty, crap infested, piss infested wormhole to use the damn restroom to wash my hands or something like that. I mean, I don't understand why anyone, and it's not just in high school, junior high, or element, it's not just in school, it's everywhere in public restrooms. It's just so fucking disgusting. Except that restroom at Walmart. No, not Walmart. Walmart's disgusting. At least the one I know. It was another place. Where was it? J.C. Penney. The restrooms there, they're so clean. They're so nice. They're so nice. So anyways, that's pretty much all the times I don't regret dropping out of high school. Now, the reason I dropped out of high school is a bit different. The reason I dropped out of high school is I had a lot of issues going on up here, and I still have issues going on up there, but they're not as severe as they used to be. I had a lot of issues mentally that prevented me from being meticulous and paying attention in class. So because of that, you know, I needed someone to kind of like pick me up or something, be like, hey, I got you, let me help you out here, man. You need to focus on your work and do this, this, and that. What do you or don't you understand about this work? Let me know and I'll help you out. Like, I didn't have anyone do that. Like, and I know as teachers in high school, it's not your job to babysit anyone. But I don't consider that babysitting. I consider it actually being there for a student that needs you. Instead of that, the responses and things that I got were, oh, I don't care about you doing my work. I get paid either way. Like, either you're gonna do my work or you aren't. I don't care. Like, and the most famous one was, I didn't fail you, you failed yourself. Now, the teachers never had to tell me this because I failed twice, okay? But they never had to tell me this because I never made excuses for failing or blamed it on them or anything like that. And it's true. I mean, ultimately it's up to me to do the work the way that it's supposed to be done. If I can't do that, then obviously I'm not gonna pass. But bitch, don't act like you don't share some responsibility for that shit too. I mean, think about it. It's like, imagine you're driving a car, right? And the car just breaks down on you out of nowhere. It's not your fault that the car broke down, but it is your responsibility to fix it so that you can get where you're supposed to go. If you don't fix it, then it's just as much your problem as it is the car's problem. Because how are you gonna get where you're supposed to go? Now, I mean, I really can't comprehend the thinking of some of these teachers, and they weren't all like this, but some of them really just didn't care. I'll be absent one day, bring in an excuse for why I was absent, and they still would not help me understand what I need to do. They'll just be like, go ask a classmate or something. Like, I don't want to ask a classmate. You're the teacher. You know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly how it's supposed to be done. The damn kids, that they can make mistakes. We often do. So I mean, I really don't get it, and they just, no matter how much I picked at them, they wouldn't care. And if I kept bugging them about like, hey, I really need your help with this. What am I supposed to do? They just say something like, well, you shouldn't have stayed out anyway. All right, to sum it all up, main issues. I don't want to make this video too long or go too far into detail, but I'll sum it up by saying this: teachers have some of the most important jobs. Okay, I mean, some people don't see their job as being that relevant, but honestly, that being a teacher goes a really, really, really long way, whether you realize it or not. Your job is not just to teach us things; it's to prepare us to be adults. It's to prepare us to be future leaders. All right, it's to prepare us for things that are coming. It's to prepare us for all these different things, because there's a lot of different things that we're gonna have to deal with when you aren't gonna be around anymore. All right, leading corporations, leading all these big businesses and stuff. Who knows? One of us might even be the damn president one day. It definitely won't be me, but it will be someone from my time and day. So, I mean, do you really want to see us lead this place into the dirt? Like, come on. All right, I don't think teachers are taking their jobs as seriously as they should. I mean, there were a few good teachers I had, like Miss Cox, Dr. Muhammad, Miss Ross, Miss Morris. She was my favorite. She was an English teacher. Um, Mr. Holmes, Miss Martin, Mr. Greenwood. He was my junior high teacher. But yeah, I didn't really have any problems in junior high or elementary. In junior high was mainly the kids bullying me and shit. That's what the issue was in junior high. But in elementary, I think I had a few bullies in elementary too, but that was fine. Um, but I could tell that the teachers really, really, really deeply loved me in elementary. Even though one of them, my sixth grade teacher, what was her name? Miss Cone. She was really strict and she was really tough on me. But hey, it was just tough love. I could tell, because at the end of the year, she was really, really, really nice teacher. So yeah, I mean, it's just high school is where it all unfolded before my eyes, and I was in a place and time where I just couldn't focus, and I had already failed twice, and I was heading for another failing year, and it just got to the point where I really didn't see the reason in staying anymore. Like I had I have dreams and goals and stuff that school wasn't helping me reach, and often sometimes school even made me not see the point in it anymore. So yeah, that's pretty much what I dropped out. But I love all of the teachers that I just named. Oh, and Miss Likely. Miss Likely, she was another one of my favorites. She had to be like my second favorite or something like that. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much why I dropped out. Do I recommend that anyone else drop out? Hell no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright. I don't think I'm the smartest guy in the world. Especially not after I just dropped out. So, don't follow me. You could do a lot better. Don't make the same mistakes that I did. But I still wouldn't go back even if I could, just because I'm in a state of mind now where I really couldn't stand having someone. I couldn't even stand having someone telling me what I can and can't do. The only time I'll respect something like that is if it's like my boss or something. But I mean, that's understandable because they're gonna be the reason that I'm eating and sleeping comfortably anyway. They're gonna be paying me to do that type of stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's not easy, being a dropout. The only thing that's not easy about it though is that knowing one day, I mean, all of this room, this comfort and stuff is eventually I'm gonna have to be responsible for keeping the power on, the water, the gas, and all of this stuff. And that's things that school didn't even teach me. Like, I was never taught how to pay my bills, pay my taxes. I wasn't taught how to apply for jobs, what most jobs are looking for, or anything like that. I wasn't taught how to handle credit cards, all the background information on credit cards, what credit cards do, what a credit report is, credit score, all this stuff. How to pay rent, how to get rent, all of this stuff. Like, things that really matter, I wasn't taught. And even the kids that I know that are still in school, they aren't being taught that either. So they say. So, I don't know. But I really would appreciate it if school got more educational and didn't care about what we wore or whether we had a small snack or a small drink or something. I wish they would just pay more attention to the things that matter. And that's getting us the information we need and that we're going to have to utilize in the future. So, yeah. I don't have all the answers, but I do think this pretty much makes sense, right? This makes sense, right? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Anyways, that's pretty much the end of this video.
Does he watch you?